Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm back with a long overdue video. I know guys, I've been gone for way too long, and I thank you guys that stuck around and stayed subscribed because you guys are POPs holding it down for a sis, because I don't know, I need to get my life together. But this video today is going to be a sort of a get ready with me while I talk to you guys and update you guys on where I've been, why I've been absent, why I haven't been posting on YouTube, because I have still been posting on my makeup Instagram, which will be right down here or down here, one of these two sides. But make sure to go follow that because I do keep you guys updated on there. But let's get into the video. So for today's look, I have decided to take a trip down memory lane for real and create an old look that is on my makeup Instagram that I created myself. It is like a red fiery cut crease, and I never made a video on it, and I was so like waiting to make a video on this, but I needed some new brushes. I needed a new palette because I lost the original palette. I know, such a bad person, but I got a new palette and I'm ready to show you guys how I created this look. So to start off this look, I'm gonna prime my eyes with my Tarte Shape Tape in Tan Sand. I know Shape Tape is so canceled, y'all, but this is my last tube, and I usually use the Makeup Revolution one now because it's just so bomb, and it's like $7, $8, like can't beat that. And it's just as covered, like full coverage, and I saw that they came out with a foundation, so I'm like totally hyped to try that. But let's get into why I haven't been posting, y'all. So I have been so busy lately. I took a break from university second semester because of financial issues. I just had to take a break, and so I had to leave Virginia Wesleyan. It was so sad, but I feel like God sent me down this road for a reason, and so I questioned it for a little bit, don't get me wrong, but I just learned that sometimes you're meant to take a different road. And I'm just gonna pat this color in so that I can get as much pigmentation from it as possible, and I'm gonna like pat and sweep. So yeah, so I took a break from university and I went straight to working. And so I have two jobs. I work at the Norfolk Naval Station next, and I sell perfumes and colognes to soldiers and sailors and Marines and airmen and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. It's a very chill job, and it's a step into the makeup industry because I work around a lot of vendors who sell makeup. So it is very cool to have, you know, people who have retail experience and experience selling makeup especially around me, because they're teaching me the ropes on how to get my dream job in Sephora. So yeah, I've been missing in action lately because of that. That's my first job, and my second job is working overnight at McDonald's. I used to work overnight McDonald's, but I do mid shifts now. But I'm gonna go in with this Laura Lee Los Angeles palette. I know she is so canceled as well, but I got this in a BoxyCharm and I can't do nothing about it. And I'm gonna take the shade Drinks, and I'm gonna mix that in just because that other orange wasn't as pigmented as I thought. Like on camera it's translating very pigmented, but I promise it's not, and you see the difference. So I work two jobs. I'm getting ready to go back to school. Well, I'm technically like currently in school when this video goes up. So I'm back in school. I go to Topwater Community College, and I'm gonna do my little 2 years and then graduate and work as a nurse while I go back for my bachelor's degree, which is not what I initially wanted to do. I wanted to graduate a bachelor's already and then go back for my master's, but again, everything happens for a reason. I just learned not to question God because a lot of things have been going great for me after I left school. Well, after I left that school, I guess that school is just a toxic environment for you know, me, and I didn't need to be there. So God's plan, as Drake said, God's plan. So to buff out the edges of that orange, I'm gonna take this yellow shade down here, and I'm gonna take this fluffy brush from Mikasa and just, you know, buff out them edges. Sorry, bear with me, this palette is not as pigmented as I remembered. Then again, I did create that look like over a year ago, so yeah. Now I know why I stopped using it. No offense to NYX, it's just not as pigmented as I thought, and I don't have that much lid room. I know y'all see all that dust. Look at how much color came on the brush, and look how gone. It's just gone already. These shadows are just straight powder. But it's okay, we gonna make it work. Ooh, that blend. Is it translating good on camera? No, it's not. Wow. But it is blending so well. I'm also looking over here because my mirror is over here. But even though this isn't translating that well on camera, this looks so good. So, other than working 2 jobs, life has been going pretty well, and I can't complain other than, you know, being sad that I had to leave school. But again, everything happens for a reason, and I learned not to question my God, because my God is good all the time, and all the time my God is good. So I just took the red color in the palette. It's a little shimmery, but we're gonna make it work. And I took this very flat brush, and I think the Vintage Cosmetic company it's from, and I took the Step 1 brush. I'm just gonna like just carefully place that under the orange like that. And I really wish it was translating the same on camera the way it's translating in person, because this looks absolutely gorgeous. But don't worry, because once we're all done, it'll make a lot more sense and it's gonna look a lot better. So I'm gonna go back in with that orange from the Party Animal palette, and I don't need to take that much of this color because it's super pigmented. And go right above that red to blend. Okay, but me and my boyfriend have hit 4 years together. We hit it in June, so that was nice. We went to Williamsburg. Nowhere like really big and special. We just wanted to go to Williamsburg, just relax that weekend, went to Busch Gardens, amusement park and stuff, and Ripley's Believe It or Not museum, which that was really cool too. I'm gonna go back in with the yellow now, just to add a little more of a blend towards the top. Yeah, so we went to Williamsburg, where we went to Busch Gardens and Ripley's Believe It or Not, and it was really cool just to have a weekend away from all our responsibilities. But then we had to come back, and work was so stressful having to come back from vacation. Another vacation I took this year was with my parents and my church. We went to Universal Studios in Orlando, and that was so much fun, guys. When I tell you, I really didn't want to come back. And I was convinced that I was gonna live in Florida forever because it's just amazing. Like, why wouldn't you want to live somewhere where it's almost always sunny? Like, don't get me wrong, it rains some days, but it was almost always sunny. We had a pool in the house. Our house was absolutely amazing. It had a bowling alley, it had a pool, it had pool tables, it had let me see what else. It had projectors all around. It already came with a PS4 and an Xbox One. in the living room for guests to play, which was perfect because there was like, I would say there was about like 30 of us in that house, and the house held 36, and these rooms were like different themes of different places, and it was just gorgeous. And that one I really didn't want to come back. The Williamsburg trip, I knew that I had to end soon, but this one I was hurt that I had to come back. So I'm gonna just blend this red a little more with this orange. I'm gonna get a little close. Okay, so I don't know if you, oh, you can see it now. Okay, it blended well. So I'm gonna take my favorite flat brush right now for cutting creases and doing my eyebrows, and it's from Luxie. It's the Luxie 245 brush and my Tarte Shape Tape, and I'm about to cut this crease. Also, I'm getting kind of sick, guys, so if you hear me like snorting a lot, I'm sorry. I don't need to. I know it's gross. Ew. Like, girl, we don't want to hear that right now, but weather, my body hates this weather. So other than that, I've been pretty good, guys, and I'm very sorry for not posting. That little half took me forever, so I'm gonna speed through this part so you guys don't have to sit through the boring parts. Okay, guys, so I finished cutting the crease, and in the original look it was a full cut crease, but I've been struggling with those lately. To be honest, my makeup game has been a little off, so we're just gonna work with this half cut crease and make the best out of it until Delilah gets her life together. So I'm just gonna take some of this and blend some of that red into the concealer. Hey guys, sorry my camera cut out, but while I didn't notice that my camera cut out, I just put a little bit, I took my Anastasia Modern Renaissance palettes, old and dirty for me, and I took Tempera and Golden Ochre, and I just put that where I cut the crease, and I took some more of the red and I blended it into the, you know, cut. So that's what it looks like. Let me zoom in a little bit on you. There you go. Now you can see the blend a little better. And so I'm gonna do the other eye off camera, and then I'll be right back to show you guys the liner. Okay guys, I am back. Sorry it took so long to try to match this eye to this eye. I'm a perfectionist and it's still not perfect, but it is the best I could do. My sun went down, so I'm relying strictly on this light that is not exactly the best, but it's okay. So now for the red eyeliner that you saw in the pictures, I did that actually with a lipstick, and I don't actually have that lipstick anymore. However, I have the ColourPop liquid lipstick in Ambush, and then I have the Tarte lip paint in Vibin. And with this look, I think I'm gonna go with Vibin, just because this is a little too bright. Like, yeah, way too bright. So what I'm gonna do, and the trick with using a liquid lipstick as a liner is you want to work pretty quick. So I'm gonna take this brush from Real Techniques. It's the fine liner brush, and I'm going to take the lipstick and I'm going to just take a little bit on the back of my hand like this. So I'm just going to take a little bit, and this is more of a whipped consistency when it comes to a liquid lip, so that's good because it won't dry as quick, but you still want to work pretty quick. Now I'm going to use my handheld mirror in the palette, but I have to get really close, so you probably won't see most of this. I do apologize about that. So that is the wing. I'm gonna go and clean it up real quick and I'll be right back. I finished up the liner. It took so long because, again, I'm a perfectionist. And I think they're pretty even. They're pretty thick. Again, this is my revamped version of that makeup look. And to be honest, I really, really, really love how this is coming out so far. I don't know about you, but I love it. So now we're gonna go in with mascara. Why did I do this for mascara? Wow. Alright, so for mascara, I'm gonna be using the Butter London Double Decker. I got this in a BoxyCharm and it has so become my favorite mascara. Like, look at the wand. I love wands like that. I love it. So I'm just gonna apply some mascara to get my eyelashes ready for some falsies. And lately I've been letting my natural lashes, like wearing my natural lashes, because I did not realize how long they were. Like, they're pretty damn long. I actually gave them a shot. Like Jesus. Look at how nice that is. Oh my gosh, like, this mascara is so bomb, and I love it because it's not too watery, but it's not too thick. Like, it's so, like, it's so voluminous. Like, it makes my lashes so voluminous. It's a nice volumizing mascara, and I'm just in love with it. I'm so sorry, by the way, about the lighting. The sun went down, so it's like I'm relying solely on my LED. And it's not the best camera. I don't have the best equipment yet, but you know, you make do what you got. So should I end the look right here? Nah. So I'm going to add my falsies. These are going to be the Mykonos lashes by Lily Lashes. You know, Lily Lashes popping or whatever. So I'm gonna take the lashes in Mykonos. Look at how like big and fluttery they are. Like, I love them. And I'm going to pop those on real quick. But yeah, so let's pop these on right quick. And whew, I haven't worn false lashes in quite a while, I have to admit, because I've been working, so I've been a little lazy. And just look at that. So we put my other lash on off camera, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I'm back after that. So my face routine hasn't really changed at all. I'm still using the Milani Conceal and Perfect foundation in number 9 and the Tarte Shape Tape in Tan Sand as my concealer. My under eye setting powder is the Makeup Revolution Banana Powder, and my bronzer is the ColourPop bronzer in Rodeo Drive, and I use that to contour and browns because it's just dark enough to do both. And my highlight is my favorite highlight in the entire world. Laura Geller's Gilded Honey is. So I'm gonna do my face off camera because it's the same routine, and I will update you guys on my foundation routine once I find new products that I like and want to use. And I'll be right back. Finished up my face, so now we're going to do the under eyes, and we will be done because I finished up the face. Ooh, girl, poppin'. So for the under eye, I'm going to start off with the red. So I'm gonna do backwards. I'm gonna do red, orange, and a yellow last. So I'm gonna take some of that red on the same brush I had it. Take some of that, not too much. I do not want a super intense under eye because I want the attention to be on the top. So I'm going to do that. I'm gonna take that really close to the lash line. Okay, so now that I got the red, I'm gonna go in with the orange on another brush and sweep that right underneath. I'm gonna take this nice fluffy brush and I'm gonna go back into that yellow. This yellow is the yellow that was so powdery, but we're gonna make it work. And I'm gonna carefully get that on that brush and dust that right under that orange color. Alright guys, so that is the end of this video. I'm so sorry I've been MIA lately. I promise you guys, I promise that I'm going to be more active once I get on a schedule and I know what my free days are. I will definitely be filming more looks like this. I'm trying to step out my comfort zone and get out of just doing, you know, browns and, you know, like cranberry colors. I'm gonna step out and do more colorful looks like this because I definitely love the way this came out. This looks very similar but not the same to the original look, which I'm so glad that I was able to revamp it and make it, you know, new and show you guys how I've progressed, because I believe that is the first successful cut crease. That was the first successful cut crease I did. So since then I've learned to do cut crease on other people and do it on myself better. So I'm very satisfied with my results, you guys. And so thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and be sure to watch my next video, you guys. Thank you. Love you guys.